there's the formation of this big six-pointed star in the charts, or as we look at the skies, that will come to greater fruition next year. But we're starting to see this star form now with all of the big ingresses happening. We've had Pluto in Aquarius now, still early degrees. We've got Saturn and Neptune in the early degrees of Aries. We've also got Uranus in the early degrees of Gemini. So that's 3 points of the star that's made, and the star points will be in the fire and air signs. And what's interesting about this month is that Mars will be moving into Libra, and Venus will be moving into Leo, two other fire and air signs that will be forming 5 of the points temporarily for August this month. That's an overarching flavor, I feel, for the month that is quite subtle. It's almost like something big is being engineered in the background. And when we get to next year, when Jupiter moves into Leo and taking the permanent 4th point of the star up, then it will be a matter of, the remaining 2 points being filled in with faster moving planets like the moon or Mercury and whatnot to create a grand sextile, which is something that's really rare to find in a chart, especially with this many outer slow moving planets involved. So this 6-pointed star, one could call it the Star of David, some people call it the Grand Sextile, is made up of 3 oppositions, 3 sextiles, and 3 trines. So it's really using up a lot of the theory and aspects that we teach in the fundamentals course. And what does this all mean? And one of the things that I've learned from Bill Tierney, who's written a book called Dynamics of Aspect Analysis. It's a really great book. But he writes that this star aspect is kind of like ripe fruit. Do you want to keep it for yourself and have a lot of it rot away because you're being selfish and trying to hoard all of this ripe fruit for yourself? Or the better use for this energy is to start giving it away and sharing it out to your community so that everyone can share in a piece of this juicy, ripe fruit. Using that as a metaphor, this star is kind of like having some creative gifts or talents within us that is ready to offer to the world. And it doesn't have to be a huge external, high profile project, but in some way allowing yourself to give of yourself in a way that's outside of your personal bubble.